James Middleton. Middleton. Highland Park set offense. Over on the wing to Gilmore. In for Anthony Young. He drives the baseline, pardon me, that was Keith Gilmore driving the baseline. And he's fouled, looks like by Linnell Collins, I believe.
Well, both fouls that Southfield's had is because they've given up the baseline on defense. And the help man's coming over and going for the block. And whenever the man's moving with the ball, I'll guarantee you they're going to call the foul on the defensive person. And you just can't go up and challenge it when they're moving with the ball. You've got to get in position.
Keith Gilmore at the line now. Not that time. They'll get another chance, though. Get a good look at Keith. 6 foot, 173-pound sophomore. Can't hit the second one. Linnell Collins clears for Southfield.
Southfield's got to push the ball and get something going before that zone sets up against them.
Greer thought about it, but the ball bounced off his foot. Now he gets it back. Long jumper, not good. Gilmore hustles inside and gets the rebound. Nice board by Keith. Had a chance there for a fast break, but Ricky Duncan pressures just a little bit. John Middleton now will set up the offense. Back to Gilmore. Over on the wing to James Middleton. A little bit of a trap right now by Southfield, but he kicks it back out high to John Middleton. Gibson way outside. There's James Middleton, and he hits the three-pointer.
Well, that loosens up your zone in a hurry.
Yeah. They may need to do that to try to get the ball inside to Gibson. Pickett can't hit again. That's his third miss from that side of the floor. He's getting a little frustrated. Keith Gilmore clears for Highland Park. Back to John Middleton, over to Gilmore. 6-5, 6-5 is the score. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. Gilmore on the wing.
Well, Highland Park's trying to spread the zone out and get something inside, and with the big fella Gibson, and Southfield's doing a real good job of closing that down.
Now we got a travel call there. Gibson did have the shot, Frank, but he missed it inside. It was a nice ball movement there by the Polar Bears, getting it inside to him.
But what set that up was the three-point shot earlier, because it makes the zone extended. Southfield and packing it in pretty tight around Gibson.
No doubt about it. Highland Park will need a big game from their guards. Inside, Gibson wide open. He'll lay it up and in. Kind of a mistake there by the Blue Jays, leaving Robert Gibson wide open, and he scores. Franklin trap now. Good trap by Highland Park, but he gets it off to Ricky Duncan. Ooh, traveling. Dick Lambert said Southfield High School. Pretty shot there from cameraman John Menzo underneath the Highland Park basket, that is.
Well, Pickett hasn't seen the bottom of that yet, and I think that's the story here in the first quarter, because Highland Park Southfield comes out, and one of their top players he dinged the rim. That's it. That's the extent of his shooting. He's 0 for 4 and just struggling, having a tough night.
You wonder too, Frank, do you think South might have had oh my, there's a turnover by the at the ceiling. A little frustrated, but getting back to my point, do you wonder if the Jays might have a little bit of a letdown here if they were aware of the fact that Highland Park might be shorthanded?
I don't know. I would think the other way. I think you'd go after him and try to get the young guys and get them to make mistakes rather than sit back and relax.
Keith Gilmore with the breakaway layup there. Off the steal by James Middleton, and Highland Park regains the lead at 9-8.
Usually when a team comes out overconfident, what they do is they make silly mistakes because they try to steal the ball and they don't respect their opponent, and they do stupid things. If they're not doing that, they're just sitting back in that zone and having Highland Park sit there.
Three-pointer by Middleton's no good. That's James Middleton. Gibson inside with the rebound. Left hands it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. And there will be a foul on Linnell Collins. Number 20, pardon me. Terrence Rose has checked in. Linnell Collins, as I said, draws the foul. It's his second foul on Linnell. Non-shooting foul. Highland Park will inbound. Keith Gilmore with the ball just beyond the three-point line on the wing. Back up to James Middleton. Guarded by Terrence Rose right now. Gilmore. Back to Gilmore again.
This is where the new people, they're really discombobulated in there right now. They just can run around trying to get things going.
Inside to Gibson, the good ball movement there to get it inside. He just can't hit the shot though. Kicks back out to Gilmore. Linnell Collins almost with a reach-in foul there. Highland Park will set it up again, and I'm sure they'll go back into that deliberate offense. Oh, nice move inside by James Middleton. Back to Gibson, driving the lane. He's short, gets his own rebound, up, no good. Loose ball underneath. Anthony Young banks it home.
Well, they deserve that one. They stayed with it. There's two theories in attacking a zone. You can penetrate and make two people pick you up and then dish off, as Highland Park did that time, or you can get in the seams and try to work the ball in the perimeter. Neither team seems to be a good enough outside shooting team to sit into that perimeter game.
There's Linnell Collins inside the three-point line with a jumper, wide open. 11-10 now, Highland Park.
Kevin, isn't that the second time that Linnell got the ball right there at the free throw line? I think that's, you know, off of the offense, they're getting a good shot when they get the guards to rotate out of it.
Gilmore over to Gibson down on the baseline. Nice move by Ralph Robinson, was checked in, number 35, but he's fouled.
Highland Park's getting more aggressive with the penetration against the zone. I think you're going to see the game loosen up a little bit. And every time they've attacked the basket from the baseline, they've gotten fouled.
Ricky Duncan drawing that foul there. Charles Turner, number 30, a sophomore, checking in for Southfield. Turner, interesting story, he's 6'8". He was called up the day that we did the Lathrop and Southfield game, and he contributed and played some good minutes for Harry Vandenbrink, and he's very high on Mr. Turner. He's got a good future here at Southfield High. Got a good look there at Ralph Robinson, our free throw shooter. He misses the first one. Ralph, a 5'11", 145-pound junior. And the second one's in the air. It's good. 12-10 now. The Polar Bears lead it. 5:33 to go here in the second quarter.
I appreciate the enthusiasm of Coach putting him at 6'8", but he is the shortest 6'8" person I've ever seen in my life. He's standing next to a 6'4" guy, and he's about 2 inches taller than him.
Motto is never believe the program, ladies and gentlemen. Linnell Collins now way outside. Back up to Chris Greer. Down low to Duncan, inside for Tawan Pickett. He can't hit it, but he follows up his own rebound. Can't hit that. On the second try, he's fouled. Good effort inside there, Frank, by Tawan Pickett.
Well, Tawan can't wait for halftime to come, because I'll tell you, he's really struggling this half, and he's staying with it. He worked hard, and that's the way you work yourself out of frustration. You know, you lay down bunts when you're in a hitting streak, and he worked hard. He's at the line, but he's got to hit them. Anthony
Young, the man guilty of the foul. Tawan Pickett steps to the line. 5:03 to go here in the second quarter. 12-10 Highland Park. Ooh, 0 for 3 now on the free throw line for Tawan.
Tawan's 0 for Tuesday.
But it's early. It's early. Can't hit that one. 0 for 4 now for Tawan from the line. Highland Park rebounds. Keith Gilmore with the ball.
Our man in the truck said they've all hit the back iron, but when he was shooting from the side, there was no back iron.
Well, there's a nice block there by Tawan Pickett. Highland Park will keep possession now underneath their own basket, or pardon me, underneath the Southfield basket.
I keep waiting for somebody to get aggressive here.
Robert Gibson with a nice little bob Lanier-like hook, but he can't hit it. Charles Turner clears for Southfield. Good move there by Robert. He had the shot inside.
See, Southfield's letting them get organized. They had an opportunity there to push the ball and get what I used to call an opportunity basket. And that isn't necessarily a fast break, but it's something quick. And I'd rather get a 12-foot shot with nobody on me than something off of this offense right here. They've got to start pushing the ball a little better.
Now, it definitely seems the tempo is playing would favor Highland Park. There's a nice drive. Oh, good block by Gibson, though. Duncan gets the rebound, can't hit that, but it'll be a foul inside. And it looks like it'll be on 35, Ralph Robinson.
Here's good hustle on the board. You're going to see the shot go up, and Southfield just out hustles them on the rebound. And good block, good hustle, and the foul's going to come on the second rebound. Now we'll have our hyphenated 6'8" person on the line.
Charles Turner at the line, and it falls. We'll put Turner on the score sheet, number 30. Give him an X there for a made free throw. 12-11 now. 4:04 to go here in the second quarter. Southfield in the bonus now. Highland Park has 5 team fouls, so they'll shoot one-on-one on every foul. Second's no good. Pickett clears, though. Greer thought about the three-pointer. Turnaround shot by Turner, no good. Tip in by Franklin, but it won't be allowed. Basket interference, says Dick Lambert. Well, Franklin showed some good leaping ability there. Dan only 6'2", but he got up there for the tip. So Highland Park gets the ball back. Pressure. James Middleton breaks it. Ooh, nearly turned it over.
He didn't put it back down. That was the smart part.
Gilmore will drive it and bank it and hit it.
See, Kevin, they're getting much more aggressive offensively. They're getting into those seams and penetrating. That's creating a problem for Southfield. And Southfield's got to do something a little different to get them off their game with the inexperienced people they have out there right now.
And the ball turned over to Highland Park. Get a good look at Daryl Percival there, the head coach in his 21st year. Gilmore brings it down. Back to James Middleton, back to Gilmore. James Middleton, he'll jump it up. In and out. Robert Gibson clears. Nice feed. Inside, and Robinson hits it, and he's fouled. Good play there by the Polar Bears to not only get the offensive rebound, but to dish it off and get the bucket.
Well, it's going to be timeout for Southfield, and they've got to talk about that baseline. They're just getting, everything that's happening is developing off of the baseline. You're going to see them take not a bad shot, and then the rebound goes to the people who are down on the baseline and stepping back in, and just a good play on Highland Park's part.
Ralph Robinson getting the bucket. He came off the bench, 5'11" junior, and he'll also get a free throw as soon as we come back from the timeout. Our next LO11 sports action: Livonia Franklin hockey versus Southfield Lathrop. That game will be played Thursday afternoon. Jim and Brad Emons, the writer from the Observer and Eccentric, sports writer that is, will provide the commentary on that one. That's up next on Winter Sports 90. Livonia Franklin and Southfield Lathrop, and there you saw our playback dates. 7:30. Good to get back on the prep hockey front there. We haven't done a hockey game in a while. We did one back in December. Good to see the Lathrop Chargers again, and Ken Burke, the head coach. And now we will wait for Mr. Ralph Robinson to step to the free throw line here and try and complete a three-point play. 3:05 to go here, second quarter, 16-11. And he hits it.
Southfield's got to do something to break Highland Park down a little bit. They're getting some nice momentum going. They're feeling comfortable. And here they come. They're going to stretch it out again and kill the momentum.
Greer on the wing, back to Ricky Duncan. Inside Linnell Collins, he'll drive it. And he'll draw the foul on Robert Gibson. That's something that I think, too, that they might want to try, Frank, is try to push that ball maybe inside, potentially get Robert Gibson in foul trouble.
Well, you think of zones in terms of seams, and there are seams, from the perimeter, and there are inside seams. That time they went to an inside seam and took the ball to the basket, and a nice adjustment by Southfield.
Unofficially, that's the first foul on Robert Gibson. Linnell Collins now will step to the line. He's one of the leaders on this Southfield team. Hits the first one. 50% free throw shooter is Linnell. And he hits the second one. Linnell now has 6 points on the night, unofficially. Ball inbounded to Keith Gilmore. Trapped.